with another attempt to incriminate him. This time putting the princess in the line of danger, and probably recording the entire thing. What can they do? Obviously, everyone's going to lap up this new gossipy shield hero evil story. But at the very least, Naofumi is probably going to put a little more trust into the princess because she's now come under attack as well. If they're that willing to throw her away just to make the shield hero a little more diabolical. But of course that's probably going to be the initial, did you know this was planned? And are the other heroes going to step up and actually start being more heroic? I'm not going to bet on it. Let's watch the episode. It's good that he has such amazing reaction time. Ah, okay. And yet you swing your sword directly onto her. The thing is, any sort of fighting back is going to be seen as an aggression, isn't it? Yeah, that's a good face. Exactly what I'd expect of a weasel. Oh god, they're worse than fucking drama students. Ah, the devil shield hero. Ah. Chase them down, eradicate them. They can't sell a false story that way. What caused this kind of abrupt change in song? There's some new characters being shown off now, and it is looking a lot more like a music video. I don't believe that this latest thing is really going to really affect the shield hero's social standing all too much, but giving them like a justification of sending in the royal holy army to rescue the princess. Should they really be using their forces in these ways while the waves are going on? She's helping. Oh, rewind, okay. Let's get play-by-play and okay. You see, they've got better video editing than some fake stories we've seen in the real world. Magic can do amazing things. Better than After Effects. Are the small villagers one that have already been helped out going to change their mind, or are they going to stay on his side and just be like, okay. I don't think those wanted posters are going to be all too helpful. Does anyone have a resting evil face? realizing that you've been used in some plot is going to be hard to get over. Well, at least they captured one of them. Do you want to elaborate on that? And why exactly is, one of them left out? Yeah, your country is going to be wiped off the face of the planet if you don't have those willing to protect it. Of course not. So, she couldn't have controlled them? Put the pieces together? Is this really the time and place to gloat that you've worked it all out and she's been used like this? Was he not always this kind of blatant arsehole? Yeah, it feels like as though the aggression is coming from one side predominantly, and yet it's being forced onto him as though it's his fault. Not quite the same as what the others have been accusing him of, but still. It's quiet. What was the first course of action? You've already been, attempted to be dispatched of before. What makes him say he's not going to have a second or third attempt? Or there's just lens into the idea that the shield hero abducted her or something. And he's got that mind control shield, remember? The reason why Raftalia is following him so fervently. I had to leave the wagon behind. Philo's not going to be happy. She's gotten far too attached to that thing. Now the journey really happens, rather than going between villages and helping out with not really minor problems. Now it is an actual trek across the entire country. Has she had to hike this far before? Is she in the correct footwear for all of it as well? Oh, I see. If they're doubling down and make sure he doesn't get to that particular place. I don't think the kingdom is smart enough to do an entire bluff. Do you want to go right back to the beginning? Well, they've got some time. And why are they kind of separated? Why she's in the background? That's good to know. So he's gone power mad? And yet it's just borrowed power. The brief moment of respite there cut short. It's good that they've got Raftario and Philo, who can sense things a bit better than human senses. That doesn't look like Melremark security. We're having to go the roads less travelled. She's being a bit quiet, that's going to crumble. You've lost some provisions there. Don't get sidetracked. Where do they expect to be going after the big rock? There seems to be a big rock and then a big drop. And perfectly lit by the moonlight. Well, he's not surrounded, you're only on the front, but there's nowhere for him to retreat to. And what would that be? Huh, this isn't what we've been told. I'm counting down the seconds until it starts blaming it on brainwashing. Instead of these useless prostrations. Can they actually put the weapons away? Do they have to always carry them? Maybe call her over to the edge. It's, her words can't really affect gravity. Oh no! People who support the shield hero. He didn't, but okay. The thing is Melty seems to be quite good with her words, so if she can just plant that seed of doubt into some of them... Oh, god damn, you're such a moron. Would he be in a position like this if he had the ability to brainwash? Prove him negative. I see, he's been to law school. But, there is a secondary route. God, You're overplaying this a bit much. Do you really want to hand her over? Well, she's learning at least. She's not living this idealistic bubble. He can't really turn down a request like that now, can he? Just say that she's trying to kill her for the position of the throne. Ah, there you go. She has everything to gain from that. Poof. Okay. The shield hero take a few seconds to regain his composure after seeing her. I don't think they were expecting that. What is a shackle? They came prepared, actually. Wow, I retract my earlier remark. Hang on, have they now captured Philo? Flare? Yeah, it's a kind of a flare. That's the face you want to see a hero pull. Oh, of course he had it specially made. If you can find a way of taking down the... well, getting off the ankle shackle. How dare you block it? Maybe? Didn't attack you. She's not really holding back on her. Yeah, you tried really hard to undo the brainwashing. Straight into rage. Oh, that does affect her. Does that... oh, and the strength gloves. Good thing that she kept them next to her. It's good that they all have quite good aim and are aiming directly for the shield. Mana sword. Can you use the real one? End it a lot quicker. He's blasting off again. Yeah, through their own actions, they have now... oh no, it broke. Through their own actions, they have now sown those seeds into the shield, spear, bow and sword heroes. It all stems back to religion. Oh, that's good. The alchemist can't make something better than what the shield hero can take out. And since she's made contact like this, in this form? Oh, This actually might be for the best. We need to erase it at its roots. Yeah, but considering the princess here and the queen seem to be against what they're doing to him, very powerful allies to have. So I'd accept this request. But it does cut into their plans there. She's still not answering him. Call her by her name. He's still trying to keep his distance. He's not trusting anyone at this point, even if you are being targeted by your own sister. Yeah. After all of the hard work that you had to put in. Ugh. I guess after almost being killed, you allowed this brief moment. But he's caused a rift. If they can't capture them, they'll burn the forest. Okay. At this point, any sort of retribution won't be enough. You know, some people just don't learn, do they? Apart from a entire eye for an eye type punishment. It needs to be long, slow, and numerous. Although getting Ren and like Itsuki or something, the bow hero, to start looking into the church. I want to see what they uncover. It's obviously something that happened with the past heroes when they were summoned. Like the first. So did the original shield hero do something to cause these initial rifts? Also, now that she's been told kind of what the kingdom and the king has done to him, do you think she's going to be less eager to push the whole you need to apologise and make up? As a punishment for everything that has happened so far, I don't even think something befitting of Prometheus would really do. Eternal suffering to never be ceased. Still doesn't seem good enough. And if only the kingdom's attempts to save the world were as good as their video manipulation, it wouldn't even need the heroes. To think that in a time like this, they've really put in the effort for that. It's like the shield hero is that much of a frightening presence for them. And you know, if the Queen really is the one in control here, and all she needs to do to stop this entire debacle is go down and admonish the king, things could be solved quite easily. But what is the grander tale not being told? The one behind the scenes, what started all of this? What is keeping it going? I think we're ramping up to actually being told, so we're going to have to see what the next episode holds for us. Hopefully less chains. And once they finish scraping the spear hero's nutsacks off the side of the mountain, he'll be out doing his usual bollocks anytime soon. It really is easy to control an idiot. Luckily, with the growing unrest amongst those who actually have the power to question things, there's still going to be far too much turmoil in their future, and we're going to have to watch it. If you enjoyed this one, let me know. If you want to make sure to not miss out, subscribe to the channel. It helps me, helps you, and it's completely free. So, I hope you get some rest. But if you want to continue straight away, there should be another episode. See you there. I'm pretty sure my patrons would chase me to the ends of the earth to make sure that I post new videos. Luckily though, I don't believe any of them have complete bloodlust. So, I need to be grateful for that. And if you've made it this far, and can hear me, to Sal, Raywin, Electricand, Arthea, Noku, Shiwan, Mecha, Jennifer Rojas, Stins5, Big Boy, Mats, Rassus Poulsen, Girly, Dark Shadow 7899, and everyone else. There's no need to set the forest on fire. I'm not going to be stopping watching anime anytime soon.